For this next problem, we have circle Q and we are to solve for the unknown measurements x, y, and z. The same thing as last time. What we need to do is to make sure that we have understood or we can distinguish what are these unknown variables in order for us to solve their measurements later. So x here is this central angle for its vertex is located at the center of circle Q and is bounded by the sides, its sides as the radii of the circle. Y is the intercepted arc of angle here, central angle, which measures 68 degrees. And finally, Z is also the intercepted arc of the central angle X. Now, if we are going to solve for x first, there may be some complications since there are only two given here. One of which is the central angle, its adjacent central angle, which measures 68 degrees, and this major arc ranging from this endpoint to this, which measures 220 degrees. What we all know for x being a central angle is that its measurement is equal to its intercepted arc. But its intercepted arc is also unknown, and it's actually denoted by a variable z. This would mean that we cannot solve x yet. So you could move forward or further into the other variables which could help you later solve the remaining measurements. I'm talking about arc y here. Arc y is the intercepted arc of the central angle which measures 68 degrees. And since this is a central angle, we all know that the measurement of the central angle is equal to the measurements of its intercepted arc. So, y being the intercepted arc of the central angle which measures 68 degrees also measures the same value of 68 degrees. Once we know the measurement of y being 68 degrees, we can now move further or go back to x or move further to z. But it would be easier if we're going to solve first arc z. The reason for that is since we already are given with the major arc which measures 220 degrees, we also have arc y which is now measures 68 degrees. This arc here, which represented by z, is the remaining arc that could complete the entire circumference of circle Q. And since the entire circumference measures 360 degrees, we can say that the value of arc z plus the value of arc y, which is 68 degrees, and the already given major arc of 220 degrees must sum up to the entire circumference of 360 degrees. With this equation, we can solve for the value of the unknown arc which is labeled as z. So this is further z plus, you have here 68 plus 220 is 288 degrees, must be equal to 360 degrees. And then by subtracting both sides by 288 degrees, you will get a result of z. Again, this is 360 degrees less the sum of the two arcs, the given 220, and the solved value for y, which is 68 degrees. And this now equal to a measurement that will complete the entire circumference. And that measurement is actually 72 degrees. Because if you're going to add 72 to 288, you will get 360 degrees as the entire circumference. Now that we have the measurement of arc z, we can now go back to the measurement of angle x as the central angle that intercepts arc z. And we all know again that central angle measures exactly the same as its intercepted arc. And since the intercepted arc angle x is z, which measures 72 degrees, the measurement of angle x is also 72 degrees. So this is how we solve the unknown variables x, y, and z, not in that exact order depending on which variable could be solved first for this given circle Q.